against the petitioner, his wife, and the officials, my lord.
And you just now said that it is undue influence
And you,
of the chief minister
please,
in the when holding office
please,
that he has done all this,
please.
is what you said.
Absolutely.
So ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 17 ಬೇಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಅಷ್ಟು ಓದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮುಂದೆ ಬರಿಬೇಕಾ ನೋಡಿ.
Lord,
ಅಷ್ಟು ಓದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮುಂದೆ ಬರಿಬೇಕಾ ನೋಡಿ.
please, my lord, I will
Read.
please. In this case,
Read it loud.
the FIR was filed on 1/1/2018. Before
Stop
this,
there. FIR was filed on
FIR was
1/1/2008 prior to the provision coming into force. The provision comes into force on 26/7/2018.
Lord,
ಅಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅದೇ ಡೇಟ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ. 26/7/2008. If the FIR is filed prior to the act coming into force, it is obvious that it should the act would not, the 17A would not become applicable. Here FIR is registered. FIR is not yet registered, but
not
the
yet registered.
Sir, incidents may have taken place 100 years ago, 50 years ago, 10 years ago, but 17A is in place today. You are registering the crime today. 17A would be applicable. This is a case where FIR had already been registered. You cannot give retrospective effect to 17A and say already registered FIRs also will have to pass muster 17A. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು.
Not the apex court says offences which existed prior, my lord.
Sir, offenses ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು?
Not
What do you mean
mere-
offenses under not in the imaginary kind of offenses? Offenses that are depicted in a crime. That is on 1/1/2018 FIR is registered. That is why Supreme Court wrote 17A would not have retrospective effect for FIRs already registered. New incident, see, something would have happened in 2015. 17A is not applicable. You want to bring up that incident of 2015 in 2020. And seek to register a crime against a public servant. You're registering today. Incident may have happened, then it's not post facto law concept iduk baralla.
Lord,
But that is the judgment there. ನೀವು ಅವತ್ತೇ ಕೊಟ್ರಿ ನನಗೆ ಇದನ್ನ.
I've taken
I
this
was also
contention, my lord.
surprised.
It's
ಯಾವ್ದು
for my lords to
incidents. See, I will write. That's a different thing. But
no, my lord, this is not the only ground, my lord, which I'm
no, I'm
asking.
not saying that. I'm not telling you that you're wrong also. I'll have to apply my mind on that. That's a different
Please,
thing.
please.
But this judgment, FIR was already in place. ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು first.
Certainly, my lord. I
Facts
mean,
and
I'm not
then law.
disputing the fact, my lord.
Yes.
But since, my lord, offenses, my lord, in crude meaning, my lord, offenses, my lord, the offense existed prior to the insertion.
Sir,
As per the allegation.
offense may have existed. It comes into light
Please.
in a particular
No,
way.
I would, my lord.
See, you may project delay.
Please.
That's a different thing.
Please.
Whoever the accused may project delay in registering the crime. But 17A applicability, retrospectivity, yes, definitely.
Please. My lord, I would oblige to my lord's view on this. But
That-
anyways,
that
the
the Supreme
contention
Court has
was
written,
taken.
we'll consider.
Please, please.
Yes. This
No, my lord.
judgment went on that footing that FIR was already registered on 1/1/2008.
Please. Lord, whether to the allegations, my lord, forthcoming in the Lord, instant case, whether 17A would be warranted. my lord.
That you tell.
Please.
Yes.
Lord, I invite my lordship's kind attention to page 191, my lord, rendered by the Kerala High Court, wherein reference was made to many other High Court judgments. My lord. Page 191, my lord.
191 of your compilation.
191 of my citation compilation.
191 is it?
191.
ಒನ್ 191 ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿದೆ ರಂಗನಾಥ್.
TO Suraj versus State.
ಹಾ,
Lord, 148.
148.
148.
What is the ratio here?
My lord, paragraph 13, my lord, page 13, paragraph 13, my lord.
Page 13.
Page 13, paragraph 13,
All right.
please. The expression anta shuruvagate maas.
Yes.
The expression discharge of his official functions or duties in section 17A of the Act reflects the legislative intent that the protection envisaged is not a blanket protection.
All right. 17A ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನೀವು
Bekagilla. This is not, my lord, in connection to the decision taken or recommendation made by the petitioner. My lord, in connection to the same, my lord, your lordship may kindly peruse page 43, my lord, 43 and 44, my lord. I would straight away draw my lordship's kind attention to para 55.
Against
forthcoming
whom are you complaining now?
against the petitioner, his wife, and the officials, my lord.
And you just now said that it is undue influence
And you,
of the chief minister
please,
in the when holding office
please,
that he has done all this,
please.
is what you said.
Absolutely.
So ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 17 ಬೇಕಾಗಲ್ಲ.
Bekagala.
All right. We can-
Because it is not in recommendation or, my lord, or in any manner, my lord, it is not in discharge of his official duty.
All right.
My lord, the same, my lord, had been reiterated in other authorities, my lord, which are forthcoming at paragraph 55, my lord.
Hmm.
55, the authority rendered by the Honorable Delhi High Court, and 56, my lord, which is in conformity, my lord,
Hmm.
by the Honorable Chhattisgarh High Court, and 57, my lord, which is on the similar lines, my lord, rendered by the Honorable Madras High Court.
ನೀವು ಒಂದು ನೋಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲ.
I'll file it, please.
All ನಿಮ್ ಜಡ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ರಂಗನಾಥ್ ಜಡ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿದೆ?
Please, along with the extractions, I will furnish.
like how the others have done.
Please, I will file,
Same manner.
along with the extractions, I will file it.
ಇನ್ನ ಏನಿದೆ?
My lord, in connection to, my lord, whether it is a relevant stage, my lord, to obtain sanction under section 218, my lord. Of
Sanction is not the stage at all.
Not at this stage, my lord, although, I mean, it's
ಅಲ್ಲ
been-
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Sanction
ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
is not in that stage at all. It is post investigation.
that is what, my lord, I
That
wanted
you
to
need
clarify.
not-
my
you
lord.
need not
Because
labor
Manju
on
Surana's case, my lord, is
No, you need not labor on that. No, Manju Surana's case, whether
section 19.
156(3) ಗೆ ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಬೇಕೋ ಬೇಡವೋ ಅಂತ. That is now
Absolutely.
referred to a larger bench.
Please,
That larger bench is being constituted now. That's all right.
Lord, about
That
3
is,
months
that is
back.
what was said in MK Ayappa.
Please.
That was doubted in Manju Surana and
Manju Surana.
referred to a
Lord,
larger
in fact,
bench.
my lord, recently, my lord,
That is what now the court has directed it to be constituted immediately.
my lord, very recent dictum, my lord, in this
ಗವಾಯಿ
regard.
ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಇರ್ಬೇಕು.
Madam,
ಆಗೋಗಿದ್ಯಾ ಜಡ್ಮೆಂಟ್?
no, my lord, not Manju Surana. This is also, my lord, referred to Manju Surana, but this is the recent dictum, my lord. What they have expressed, my lord, in this regard.
It was referred to a larger bench on 27/3/2018.
Please, my lord. Now, this is of the year 2024, my lord.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು.
Please. No, they have just,
156(3) ಗೆ ಸ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಬೇಕಾ ಬೇಡವಾ ಅಂತ.
they have formed an opinion, my lord, at page 3, my lord. Although the division bench.
Again, I'll tell you one thing.
Please.
ಈ 156(3) ಗೆ ಸ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಬೇಕೋ ಬೇಡವೋ ಅಂತ, that was found to be necessary at the stage when 17A was not in the statute.
Please. Absolutely, my lord.
So that is why the matter was referred. Now 17A itself acts as that protective layer of sanction,
Because-
whether required for 156(3)
Please,
or not. This, that's what-
Because Ayappa, my lord,
MK Ayappa was 2012, sir.
was at the teeth of, my lord, R.R. Chari.
Yes,
So therefore.
because that's
Please,
2012.
3 judgments. Yes, yes, my lord. So, my lord, recently also, my lord, before, my lord, ordering to.
Now
place-
that is why 17A takes care of 156(3) at the stage of, takes care of sanction at the stage of 156(3).
Please. My lord, now, my lord, in this connection, I would just read the relevant portion, but I will conclude with this. My lord, we are of the considered opinion, considered view that scanning of the provisions under section 156 subclass 3, 173 subclass 2, 190, 200, 202, 203 and 204 of the CRPC would prima facie reveal that while directing for an investigation and forwarding the complaint thereof, the magistrate is not actually taking cognizance. However, since the said question is referred as per the above judgment, judicial discipline and propriety dissuade us from proceeding further with the case, and hence we order to tag the caption matters along with Manju Surana. But because this will be the next contention.
No, no.
After,
ಅದೇ
my lord,
ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ,
if at all, my lord,
all those were rendered in a scenario where 17A was not there.
because before this Giant's case was, my lord, rendered by the Honorable Apex Court. So therefore, my lord, these are the recent, my lord, views
Whether
taken by
Manju
the-
Surana comes out or not, or what is written, 17A is already in statute.
we do not know, my lord.
That's
Because,
it.
because the respondent number 3's petition, my lord, which was challenged before the Honorable Apex Court, T.J. Abraham versus Yediyurappa. I mean, that, my lord, now it may be tagged along with Manju
Point
Surana.
number 3 ಅಂದ್ರೆ?
T.J. Abraham.
Oh, that's the.
Please.
Yes, yes.
It was, my lord, the reported dictum of this honorable court, which is now under challenge, my lord. Probably these are all these, my lord, the questions would
No,
be answered.
that's what I feel in sense. 17 ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ.
Please. So 17A, my lord,
ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಬಿಡಿ.
please. So therefore, my lord, 17A.
Application of mind and other things of the governor you need not labor because the
No, my lord,
Solicitor
I would limit
Solicitor
myself.
General himself has told.
Lord, I would limit myself, my lord. Since non-issuance of show cause notice, my lord, is made out as against the other respondents, certainly I am immune to that ground, my lord, because in my case, show cause notice was
It's
issued.
already issued, so you
Because
need not
notice was
labor on
issued.
others ground.
Please. Lord, the honorable governor, my lord, certainly has followed due process in my case, my lord. In fact, after, my lord, having heard me for 1.5 hours, my lord, this question was placed as against me.
Oh.
How could I grant sanction? at
You were
the
there for
relevant
1.5 hours.
1.5 hours. I was being heard.
Hmm.
But, my lord, the voluminous documents. my lord.
Right, right.
In fact, my lords took time to understand how all this is transpired. Then imagine the governor, my lord, who is a non-judicial entity.
I took time. already.
Certainly, my lord. My lord, mere issuance of show cause notice, my lord, on the same day, that has been assailed, my lord. My lord, this honorable court issues hundreds of notices, my lord, every day. Now, for mere issuance of show cause notice, my lord, as though it is, my lord, portrayed as a death warrant, which is issued immediately.
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು issue ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ಮೇಲೆ. We will take
On a lighter
list after 4 weeks for issuance of
On
notice.
a lighter note, my lord, hundreds of show cause notices, my lord, are issued day in and day out.
In the lighter way, sir. Yes.
Yes. My lord, now, my lord, in connection to MP special forces, my lord, now, in fact, on the first day, my lord, when the matter was being heard, my lordship pointed out whether only 120B, my lord, is coming forth as against the chief minister. That was the question, my lord, posted to me.
Yes.
Please. My lord, 120B, my lord, is, my lord, an intangible offense. The same, my lord, has been, my lord, observed in MP special forces, my lord, which I would,
The
refer
actual
to the
commission is
rel-
not, actual commission is not required.
please. Actual commission is not required, and at page 404, my lord, kindly, of the compilation, my lord, page 404 of the compilation.
Judgment.
Please, my lord.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ judgment ಬೇಡ sir.
No, my lord, I'll just read the relevant portion.
Read.
Please. The office of the Lokayukta, this para 29, my lord, of the MP Special Forces case. The office of the Lokayukta was held by a former judge of this court. It is difficult to assume that the said high authority would give a report without any material whatsoever. We, however, do not intend to lay down any law in this behalf. Each case may be judged on its own merits. In this case, however, we are satisfied that the Lokayukta made a report upon taking into consideration the materials which were placed or received by him. When the Council of Ministers take a decision in exercise of its jurisdiction, it must act fairly and reasonably. It must not only act within the four corners of the statute, but also for effectuating the purpose and object for which the statute has been enacted. Respondent number 4, in each appeal are to be prosecuted under the Prevention of Corruption Act, wherefore no order of sanction is required to be obtained. A sanction was asked for and granted only in relation to an offence under section 120B of the Penal Code. It is now tried that it may not be possible in a given case even to prove conspiracy by direct evidence. It was for the court to arrive at the conclusion as regards to the commission of the offence of conspiracy upon the material placed on record of the case during the trial, which would indulge the oral testimonies of the witnesses.
Rangnath,
Such a-
that's settled principle.
Settled, my lord. Now, my lord, because, my lord, emphasis, my lord, was laid on where the signature appears, where was the recommendation. This has been, my lord, being quoted, my lord.
That's why first day I asked you the
Please.
question. Is 120B?
Please, it is intangible, my lord. That is what I would say. I mean, it cannot be, my lord, one cannot expect direct evidence, my lord, in connection to 120B. My lord, all these junctures, my lord, I would only want to conclude by saying, in all these junctures, my lord, please. My lord, coming back to the gift deed, my lord. Now, in the gift deed, my lord, there were some, my lord, affirmations which are made, that is in connection to possession and tax being paid. How could, my lord, one be in possession of an already developed land by a development authority?
No, it was denotified ಅಂದ್ರಲ್ಲ.
But physical possession, my lord, remained with the MUDA, and it is still unquestioned. And they, my lord, in the cabinet note, they admit the compensation is being paid because in the year 2001 itself, MUDA had encroached and they had developed the land
Right.
unintentionally. I mean, that is their affirm, my lord. What they say is that the intimation of denotification was not given to the concerned officer of the MUDA. Therefore, my lord, they were under the impression that the land is still under acquisition and they had, my lord, proceeded. That is their explanation, my lord. It is not my version. Lord, through this gift deed, my lord, in fact, my lord, nothing was sold, my lord, from the beginning, and nothing was purchased, and now nothing is gifted, my lord. Now, based on this nothing, there is something which happens, my lord. On 23/6/2014, my lord. On
23/6,
23/6/2014,
page.
my lord, at page 143, my lord. 143.
Hmm.
My lord, this is during the, my lord, in fact, I had to make reference to the cadre, my lord, occupied by the petitioner at the relevant junctures.
Kedaralla, post.
Please. In 1998, my lord,
Ah.
I mean, during the denotification process which happened, he was, it was in the tenure of the petitioner as a deputy chief minister.
1998.
1998.
Ah,
1998.
all right.
Please. And even during the conversion process, my lord, during the spot inspection, order of conversion,
Hmm.
even at this juncture, he was the deputy chief minister
Hmm.
of the state. Now, my lord, once again, my lord, reverting back to 23/6/2014, my lord, this was during petitioner's tenure as the chief
Chief
minister.
Minister.
Please. My lord, an application, my lord, for compensation, my lord, is filed by the petitioner's wife, my lord, which is, my lord, forthcoming at page 143, my lord. Now, the interesting
Compensation after the gift.
after the gift, after the 4 years after the lapse of gift, 4 years,
All right.
4 years after the gift, after the lapse of 4 years.
Compensation for what?
Please, my lord, now I would invite my lordship's kind attention to page 143.
No compensation for MUDA.
Compensation for the very same land, my lord, that is allegedly claimed to have been encroached by the MUDA.
No, the original landowners were not compensated.
No, my lord, no.
All right. Hmm.
Now, my lord, coming to the last line, my lord, I would not go through the entire record, my lord. ಉದ್ಯಾನವನ್ನು ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ ಮಾಸ್. ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಪಡಿಸಿ, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ my lord,
Ah,
at page 143. ಉದ್ಯಾನವನ್ನು ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಪಡಿಸಿ 2001ರಲ್ಲಿ ಸದರಿ ಬಡಾವಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿವೇಶನ ಹಂಚಿಕೆ ಮಾಡಲಾಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ.
hmm.
But this is her claim. My lord, where was Mallikarjunaya in the year 2001? How could conversion, my lord, said to have been done? When in the year 2001, it is her claim, my lord, it is not my claim. It is her letter. It is her affirmation.
All right.
Now, my lord, in connection to this application, my lord,
So either ಈ role ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ at the time when either the petitioner was
He was the
deputy chief
chief-
minister or
he
chief
was the chief
minister, it has happened.
it has happened.
So you attribute this to that.
No, I will come to it.
Yes.
There are few more,
Hmm.
my lord, specific allegations. Now, on 25/7/2014, my lord, on 25/7/2014, I may take my lords to page 144, my lord, of the writ petition.
Hmm.
My lord, 1 month from the date of application, my lord, the earlier application which I referred to,
For compensation.
please, for
Ah.
compensation by the petitioner's wife.
All right.
Now, my lord, there is a proposal, my lord, before the MUDA, that, my lord, the UDD department, my lord, comes to a decision where farmers, my lord, to be compensated at a 50/50 ratio, my lord. Earlier it was 40/60.
All right.
Now, my lord, within, my lord, a short notice, within short time after the filing of application by the petitioner's wife,
Hmm.
this decision has been taken, my lord.
Hmm.
Now, my lord, I'm not, my lord,
All right.
I'm not completely, my lord,
Hmm.
assailing the petitioner in this regard, but, my lord, although it appears public interest, my lord, now the private interest of the petitioner's wife also is taken care of.
Hmm. All right.
Subsequently, my lord, on 18/8/2014, my lord, now, my lord, MUDA, in response to the application filed by the petitioner's wife, my lord, at forthcoming at page 149, my lord.
Seeking, that is 18/8/2014.
Please, 18/8/2014, please,
Commission, it's
please, my lord,
compensation.
please, my lord.
ಅನುಪಾತದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಪಡಿಸಿದ
Please.
ನಿವೇಶನ ಯಜಮಾನ ಬಡಾವಣೆ.
Now, MUDA, my lord, will derive at a market value Or, my lord, it was decided that to give alternative developed sites in a similar layout, my lord, in a 40-60 ratio. My lord, upon which land, my lord, this was computed is the question, my lord, which is still unanswered.
Now this is paid or sites are granted?
Sites are granted. Now, my lord, if my lordship may once again, my lord, refer to page 135, at this juncture, how many sites are granted? It's clearly forthcoming. Near about 20 sites are, my lord, granted thereafter.
No.
Please, allotted already.
Where is the allotment of sites now?
My lord, page 135, my lord.
ಅದು ಹಳೆಯದು allotment.
No, same list, my lord. The list continues till 2009, my lord, in fact.
ಅಲ್ಲ 135 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 19 sites were allotted
Please,
to different people.
to different people.
All right.
In the same, in the same land in question.
All right.
Please.
Now what is allotted?
No, my lord, at the relevant point of time, there were already, my lord, I'll come there.
All right. Now ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತು. Now 60-40 ratio ಅಲ್ಲಿ it was asked. Now land is allotted or not?
Sites are allotted.
Sites are allotted.
Sites are not, I mean, the sites, my lord, in connection to the respective allottees were allotted. Now, what happens with the petitioner's wife, my lord, I will come to it. I will come to it. My lord, now this compensation, my lord, was it, my lord, for the lands occupied by the MUDA in the year 1997? Or, my lord, for the lands, my lord, which were already utilized in the year 2001? Or, my lord, for the non-existing lands in the year 2004, which was subjected to gift deed? Or, my lord, the lands which were subjected to conversion in the year 2005? Or a non-existent land which was gifted, my lord, by the petitioner's brother-in-law to the petitioner's wife? My lord, absolutely, my lord. My lord, who is petitioner's wife, my lord, to claim compensation, my lord, is the question, my lord. It's an intriguing question.
No, after the gift, she comes into the shoes of the owner.
I'm sorry, my lord.
No, after the gift
Please.
from brother,
Please.
she becomes the owner of the property.
My lord, how could she, my lord? How could she, my lord? How could she become owner, my lord, of a non-existent land?
That you tell. That's
Please,
all
that is
right,
what
yes.
I'm trying to put forth, my lord. Lord, in fact, in 2001, my lord, our brother, my lord, he himself was not even in possession of the, my lord, of the land that he claims, my lord.
So he comes into position in 2004.
No, he never comes into possession, my lord, because possession still vests with MUDA till date.
All right.
It still vests with
All
MUDA.
right. On paper, at least comes into possession.
On paper. Plain paper was created, my lord, in connection to a non-existent land.
Right, we'll see.
Please.
Hmm.
Thereafter, my lord, 11 to 2015, my lord, page 50, my lord, page 115, page 150. 11 to 2015.
150.
Please, 150. Now, as earlier decided by the MUDA in the year 2014, my lord, I have made a relevant mention regarding the same. Now, this 50-50 rule 3 was modified, my lord. So as to enable the MUDA to
Right.
hike the compensation. 50-50.
Yes.
Even during this tenure, the petitioner was the chief minister.
All right.
Please. Now, my lord, again, my lord, automatically, my lord, the illegal claim, my lord, made by the petitioner's wife would, my lord, certainly get enhanced. Now, coming to the year 2017, my lord, more specifically 15/12/2017 and 30/12/2017. My lord, the MUDA council meetings, my lord, wherein, my lord, it was decided, now based on the application, my lord, which I referred to, application seeking compensation. Based on that application, my lord, it was decided in lieu of the acquired land, my lord, it was decided that a parcel of land measuring 13,759 square meters, my lord, would be given as compensation. My lord, shockingly, even after this, my lord, on 25/10/2021, now we'll again come back to 25/10/2021 when the petition, my lord, was the leader of the opposition. 25/10/2021. My lord, another application came to be filed to the MUDA, page 160.
For what? For what?
My lord, similar claim, my lord. It
All
was
right.
reiteration of the earlier letter. Reiteration of the earlier letter.
So now what has happened? Sites are granted or what?
Lord, now thereafter, I mean, it still continues, my lord. There are 2 or 3 junctures, my lord, which I want to put forth. Because, my lord, until we dissect, my lord,
Suspense is still going on.
no, until we dissect this wrongdoing, my lord,
So
cannot
this
be.
is going on till the cows are coming back. Yes,
Please.
tell me.
Lord, on 25/10/2021, reiteration of the earlier application, Lord. Another application came to be filed on 25/10/2021. Lord, in response to the said application, my lord, MUDA, my lord, dated by order dated 23/11/2021, which may kindly be perused, my lord, at page number 161, my lord. Please. My lord, in which, my lord, the reference is, my lord, made to the three meetings, my lord, on 15/12/2017, 30/12/2017, and 20th/3/2021. And further reference is made to the two applications, my lord.
You are attributing undue influence of the
Absolutely.
office of the chief minister
Office of the Chief Minister.
to
Please.
generate all these things.
Please.
The
please.
foundation is that.
Please.
All right.
Absolutely.
Asked.
Now, my lord, thereafter, my lord, after post 2021, my lord, in response, my lord, in response, on 25/11/2021, my lord, upon direction of the ASLO, my lord, release deed, my lord, came to be executed.
Release date of what?
Release deed of this property,
3.16 acres.
survey number 464.
All right.
That land, my lord, is the subject
Release
matter.
in favor of?
Release in favor of MUDA. Because the decision was taken that we will compensate you, so therefore you
Release
release
in
your.
favor of MUDA.
Please. My lord, all this, my lord, when there was only Devanuru Badavane, when there was only Devanuru Badavane in existence, and Kesare Grama, my lord, ceased to exist long back. When there was a full-fledged layout, my lord, at this juncture, probably from 20 years, my lord, at the relevant juncture. 20 years back itself, my lord, Kesare Grama has been deleted.
All right.
Therefore, my lord, the releasing the title and ownership of a non-existent land, my lord, which I would say. My lord, on 5/1/2022, now the culmination of all this, my lord, allotment letters, my lord, for 14, my lord, 14 compensatory sites came to be allocated. 14 compensatory sites,
Illig Bunny.
which is forthcoming at page number 178 to 194. Individual allotment letters to various sites. Lord, interestingly, my
Individual
lord,
allotment letters in favor of.
petitioner's wife. Petitioner's wife.
All right. That's 176. Page 176.
178, my lord. 178. 178.
Oh, these are allotment letters. is it?
These are allotment letters.
All right. Amala.
Lord, one interesting aspect, my lord, which my lords must observe. In the allotment letter, my lord, in the allotment letter, a reference has been made to meeting that was held on 20th/10/2020.
20th November.
20th/11/2020. Please. In the fourth line, my lord.
Yes.
Please. Now, my lord, the ALSO in his direction, my lord. ASLO in his direction, he never, my lord, when he directs the petitioner's wife to relinquish the rights over the land in question, he never, my lord, makes reference to this meeting, my lord. All of a sudden, my lord, this is now parachuted into the allotment letter. Out of nowhere it has come, my lord.
Yes.
Out of nowhere. It is parachuted. My lord, another, my lord, interesting aspect, my lord. My lord, at page 159, my lord, if my lords may kindly peruse, during the MUDA meeting, my lord, during the MUDA meeting held on 20th/3/2021, I'm sorry, my lord, I had missed on an aspect which I should draw my lord's kind attention to.
We're going here and there, it's all right.
In this very meeting, my lord, the petitioner's son, my lord, he was also part of the meeting in his capacity.
Now, where did the son come from?
He appears here, my lord. He
He
appears
was-
here. Please. Kindly, my lord, page 159 may kindly be perused. Ink page 159, serial number 10.
10 na?
Serial number 10. Hajaridda Sadasyaru. Page 159, my lord.
All right.
Please.
As an MLA sitting there.
He was an MLA then?
He was an MLA, my lord, but the cabinet's reply to the same, my lord, is in fact, I will come to it.
They knew that they were filing a complaint, you would not have been there.
No, in connection to the presence of the petitioner's son, my lord. I will come.
All right, ಈಗ ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇದು ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬಿಡಿ ಇದು.
Please,
Ah.
please.
Because all this while I was under the impression only the wife of the chief minister was there. You are bringing the son also now.
My lord, he is the part of two meetings held by the MUDA. Held by the MUDA. No,
ಬೇರೆಯವರು ಇದ್ದಾರಾ?
I may kindly be permitted to complete.
ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆಯವರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾ.
Others idare. But their reply, my lord, in their reply they state that he is only present and he has not participated in any of the
He
meetings.
is there.
That is their reply. My lord, on two occasions, my lord, he is present, which is when the said application, my lord, was placed before the MUDA, my lord.
All right.
The two occasions are 20th 11/2020, which is, my lord, forthcoming at page 304, page 304,
Hmm.
and 20th 3/2021, which I referred to some time back.
ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು written submission ತರ
I will hand it
ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು.
over. Please, please. Therefore, my lord, to conclude, my lord, in connection to the allegations, my lord, a non-existent land, my lord, was subjected to a sale deed. A non-existent land was subjected to conversion. Thereafter, a non-existent land also came to be gifted, which my lord, I earlier called it Wonderland.
All right.
Then subsequently, my lord, compensation was claimed for losing nothing.
Like 14 sites ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? Relinquish ಮಾಡಿ.
She has received the sites.
Compensation is
She has
granted?
received the sites.
No. The sites are received now.
14 sites are the compensation.
No, 14 sites are in possession of the wife chief minister.
Till date, as admitted by the petitioner. And that 55 crores, my lord, I mean,
What is the value of those 14 sites?
that is the value of those 14 sites. It's my computation, my lord. Now, the petitioner, my lord, I mean, off the record, my lord, if I may say,
Ah.
the petitioner comes to the news media and he says it's worth 62 crores.
All
And
right,
he says,
somewhere there.
and he says, compensate me with rupees 62 crores. Right now, I will return these sites. That is what he says on the news media.
All right.
Right.
ಅಷ್ಟೇನಾ?
Lord, now coming to the,
It's still coming?
the gist is over.
Yes.
I am done with the gist.
Yes.
Now, my lord, whether
Hmm.
sanction is warranted in my case.
Approval.
Approval and sanction. Approval
Sanction
and
2 and 8, that stage has not yet come.
Please. My lord, I will confine myself to 17 name. I would not, my lord, delve into the technicalities of section 2 and 8 of BNSS. My lord, I would say that sanction, my lord, in my case is not applicable on two folds. Firstly, my lord, the offenses, my lord, the most part of the sequential offense is, my lord, committed prior, my lord, to the insertion of section 17A into the prevention of. At the outset, my lord, Lord, I was, my lord, in the previous date of hearing, I was assailed primarily on the ground that I had earlier applied for sanction. And now, my lord, in my statement of objections, I have taken the stand that I don't require sanction. Lord, I was assailed on that ground that my approach is uncertain. Now, my lord, what was the cause of action for me to approach the Honorable Governor seeking sanction? Now, if my lords may kindly take to page 261, my lord, which is nothing but the operative portion of my lord's judgment in Dr. Ashok's case.
Page 261 of what?
Lord, of the writ petition.
ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿದಾರ?
Please. Page 261.
Yes.
Lord, the second paragraph, my lord, which my lord had rendered, a private complaint should also append prior approval granted by the competent authority to register a private company. I would stop at that, my lord. My lord, the word append, my lord, which is nothing but a synonym of the word attach or add.
Correct.
My lord, now that being the case, my lord, Lord, I would be, my lord, disabled to even, my lord, go before the special judge and place my complaint, my lord, at the hands of the special judge.
Correct.
Because
You had to take approval.
I had to take
Yes.
approval. So that is why, my lord, I had approached the Honorable Governor.
Who is saying that is wrong?
My lord, now it is now that, my lord, I have also, my lord, in my statement of objections, I have contended that I don't need sanction and I have quoted reasons for
Well,
the same.
that's your contention, it's all.
Please, my lord. My lord, the reasons being,
So
my
to
lord,
bring it in tune with Ashok's case, you took,
please,
you
it was
approached the
only, it was
governor.
only an adherence and respectful compliance. My lord, in fact, when I, my lord, approached the Honorable Governor, the same question, my lord, was posted to me.
Now,
Because,
one clarification.
please,
Before approaching the governor, you had approached the jurisdictional police by registering complaint.
please.
ಅದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ?
Madidus, both 154(1) and 154(3).
Both are complied.
Both are complied. Both are complied. Thereafter, my lord,
ಆಮೇಲೆ 200